Ramadan, now and forever.
16:38 Central African time for the Q&A segment of the program. We say shukran jazilan to Mufti Ismail Basa, Jamiat KZN, resident Mufti at Channel Islam International, answering your questions for today. Mufti Sahib, our first question coming through says, how does a woman perform salat when she has to constantly use her hands during salat to secure her child? If she does so, how will this affect her salah?
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Nahmaduhu wa nusalli ala rasulih al-Kareem, amma ba'd. In this case, there are two considerations. One is when a woman is performing salah and her child grabs her leg, her child grabs her in salah. In that instance, if the nappy of the child is soiled to the extent of a dirham or more, in other words, to the extent of 2.75 centimeters in diameter, then it would not affect her salah in any way. However, if she has to grab her child in that state, then it would count as if she is carrying najasat, she is carrying impurity with her during the salah. And in that case, her salah would be invalid, her salah would be nullified. However, if it is less than this amount, then it would not affect her salah. So, if the child simply attaches itself to her, grabs her, etc., it will not break her salah in any circumstance. But if she grabs the child, then she has to look whether or not the nappy has been soiled to the extent of a dirham or more, to the extent of 2.75 centimeters in diameter or more. If that's the case, it will nullify her salah. If it is less than that amount, it will not nullify her salah. This is the first consideration. The second consideration is that when she is performing salah, she must ensure that she does not do anything during the salah that would break her salah. So she may be reading her fard salah at home, she may be reading her tarawih salah at home, and her child may be moving around her while she's in salah. It is permissible for her to use one hand to secure the child, to ensure the child does not get hurt, while she stands and maintains the posture of salah. However, if she uses both her hands in salah to secure her child, then her salah will break, her salah will be nullified. She should not do so. Yes, if it is an emergency where she has to use both hands, she would be permitted to do so, and then she would restart her salah. In a case where a woman is performing her salah next to a rocker, next to a pram, etc., and then she chooses to soothe the child to sleep by pushing the rocker or by pushing the pram, then that would be problematic, as it will affect the salah. How would it affect the salah? If during the salah she does an action, even though it may be a minor action, constantly 3 times or more. For instance, if she continuously pushes the rocker or continuously pushes the pram, then that would inevitably invalidate her salah, because she is doing a small action constantly. So this invalidates the salah. So she should ensure before she starts the salah, before she commences the salah, that she hands the child over to someone, or she puts the child in a playpen, or she gives the child a toy to distract the child so that the child does not interfere with her salah. She should do this all before commencing her salah, so that her salah is not interrupted. So if she does a small action with one hand, it doesn't break the salah. If she does it with 2 hands, it breaks the salah. Or if she is doing a small action but she does it 3 times or more in one posture, that would also invalidate the salah. So a woman must keep this in mind, especially when she is performing salah at home with children around her. The same would apply to a father that is performing salah with children around him.
Jazakallah khair, Mufti Saab, for that answer. Next question coming through says, a brother has to inhale oxygen whenever he sleeps. The oxygen has to be inhaled by him as long as he is sleeping. He cannot sleep without oxygen. This procedure is permanent. Now, does this oxygen inhaling break his fast or not? As you know, oxygen is only air. He says there is no medication mixed in it. Please reply as soon as possible, Mufti Sahib. What is the answer?
In regards to inhaling oxygen whilst fasting, there is no problem in it, provided there is no substance or medication mixed in it. Why? Because when a person inhales it, a person would either be inhaling pure oxygen or a person would be inhaling the oxygen that is mixed with the medication or with the substance in the oxygen. So if a person simply inhales oxygen to help breathing, etc., that has no medication in it, it doesn't break the fast. But if there's medication in it or there's some substance in it and a person breathes it in, then it would affect the fast, it would break the fast.
Mufti Ismail Basa of the Jamiat KZN, resident alim at Channel Islam International, answering your questions. You can send those through on 084-494-7000. We'll forward them to our alims. Shukran jazilan for the answers today, Mufti Sahib.